Alrighty, things are looking set up. Hello, Yearly. Good to see you here. It's a big change to the layout of everything. Hopefully it looks all better and stuff. Yeah, they're only like that in the other theme. I don't think of them as shields, I think of them as like little buttons, like War of the Buttons buttons. Pants and t-shirts and whatnot. So you're just undoing the buttons of every window. Hey. Yes, I'm aware that's creepy and weird. So we're likely to kick off in, yeah, hopefully 20 minutes once everyone's here and ready to go. Yeah, I've unmuted them now. No one's talking right this second, but if people talk, you should be able to hear them. Go ahead and talk, Monster, because I know you want to.
Okay.
Are you talking?
Okay, hello. How are you doing?
There you go.
Did you say Doom Cow was mowing the lawn?
Yes.
What time is it there? Isn't it like
7
dark?
o'clock?
It's 11 o'clock for me.
It's 7 in the height of summer. So our and our sun is awake for a long time, for like another hour and a half.
Wow.
Midsummer it doesn't get dark till about 10 p.m. here.
Yeah. Starting to calm
crazy.
down as we get into autumn, but yeah. Oh, Will and Clemville, you should go and update as well.
Update.
Yes. Small update. So how's everyone's week?
Yeah, pretty good.
That's good.
Tad busy.
Yeah, mine's the opposite of that. Been slow as all hell.
So, you guys do that whole daylight savings time thing in New Zealand?
We surely do.
I
Okay.
think you do it everywhere.
I don't do it.
Yeah, some parts of the world don't.
Well, that's just what I know. I live in Western Canada.
I
Aren't
know
there some
that.
parts of Canada that don't do it?
I don't think there is.
I know there's one half of Australia that does it and one half of Australia that doesn't do it. Which is hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. Queensland does it, I
Yeah,
think.
that's the one.
I love wallabies.
You'd be the only one. Someone has to. Hmm. Come on, chatbot, get with the times.
Man, I want to get Curse of Strahd.
Only a week and a bit. Or a little bit. Less than a week, sorry. 15th, I think.
Well, if you're close to a Wizard's Play store, you can get it at the 4th, but
Oh,
I'm
nice.
not close to one of. Well, I am close to one of them, but it doesn't get the D&D books early.
Ah, okay.
I really want to run it. I'm a fan of Ravenloft.
Fair enough. Hey, I fixed it. All it needed was money thrown at it. Also, hello, Tagoish. I've never seen you in this chat before. I bet you're a shithead. At least says hello, Jeffrey. I'm gonna ring one person and yell at another.
Hello. Dan.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I appreciate my viewer. My one viewer. That one. You know who you are. But see, I have to lash out at Tagoish because otherwise he doesn't keep his shit together.
What do you mean?
He's like a small child.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get out the cane and hospitalize them. Oh yeah, flawless victory.
User joined your channel.
Holy shit!
Welcome back.
Hey, buddy guy.
Oh, these people on this Hello UK thing are ridiculous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My Wi-Fi is being really slow.
Why?
Do you mean your computer's Wi-Fi? No, the Wi-Fi. It's been slow since Monday. We could upgrade you to Wi-6. That would be great, thanks.
Shit.
I'm just updating.
The box says there's a mouse included. That's right.
Why?
Did I get a mouse? You need one. Is it alive? Excuse me? The mouse, it is alive? Are there holes in the box? Yes. Good, at least it's getting air. That's good. What should I do? Close the box, seal it, and we'll get it picked up. Will the mouse be okay? Yes, it'll be fine. We'll get you a notebook computer instead.
Well, while we're waiting for certain terrible people to upload, or download, update, we should do a recap so I can remember where we're up to. I mean, so you can all
Terrible
remember.
DM.
You can all remember where we got to.
Terrible DM.
Wait, why are Topsy and Turvy here?
They're not. They're in the combat tracker because they're tracking your combat.
They're secretly following behind everything we do and just lurking in the shadows.
Ah, so many windows that I put in the wrong place originally. Oh my god.
So anyway, I think last week we decided to leave Gracklestug, and we got into a fight with a mummy and a water monster. That's
Yes.
that's basically where we left off.
That came out of a crack in the wall, yeah?
Just normal
Yep.
mummy, not a mummy lord.
Hmm. Werewolf, this is a module. This is the Out of the Abyss module.
So I'm guessing the fact that you keep Topsy and Terravig around means there is actually a real chance you might run into them again at some point.
No. You see how Ponsonby's there too? He's actually dead. They're all gone.
Oh.
Wait, Ponsonby died?
What? You didn't
Off
know that?
screen?
No. No, they're just around. Any NPC that's had any work to them, I just keep around. So if they do come back at any point, I have them up to date with their notes and whatnot. And the combat track is the easiest way for me to keep them there.
Okay, that's fair.
Hi, my computer's being very slow. Can you add more LAN? Add more LAN?
Some more of that local memory RAM.
Network stuff.
Terrible people are terrible.
Your Twitch channel is the second on my drop down when I press www.
Well, whose is first? I'm offended.
YouTube?
Oh, right. I
YouTube's
thought you meant
first.
like Twitch. I don't know why I thought you meant of Twitch channels.
You have a League of Legends ad on your Twitch channel.
Yes. Wait, I've got ads on my channel?
Yeah. You always have.
Sons of bitches.
But it's a good LOL ad. This one's good. It's well done.
I guess they have to monetize everything, seeing as it's a free streaming service.
I'm in, by the way.
You are? Oh, you've been awfully quiet. I didn't hear you. Oh, we lost a window. But that was intentional. Don't you worry, people. Don't you worry.
This bitch is addicted to gaming already.
Talking about yourself?
No.
Ah, okay. Alright. Division is down for maintenance. Oh well, I guess we're not missing anything by having other plans. Alright, so... yep, you guys have left the ever-friendly city of Gracklestug and come across some pretty crazy shit out in the wild. A water thingamajiggy protecting a sarcophagus with some important art pieces and a mummy inside, which you also dealt with. I believe you salvaged the statues, and the painting was beyond repair, I believe. That was...
Yeah.
Smash the statue because it was controlling the mummy or something?
Is that the statue or was it the
The-
bust? It was the bust.
The main statue was like the mummy's
Yeah.
Horcruxy phylactery thing.
Yep. So when you wrecked that, you destroyed the mummy. Well done. Alright, so the moment you're still following good old Jim Jar. He's got an idea of where to go, travelling from Gracklestug to somewhere good. I believe he was taking you to Blingdenstone. What's the ultimate goal? And
Lindenstone probably be good.
yeah, Blingdenstone would be super nice. In the hopes that you would reach a merchant or trader from the surface and travel back with them to safety. Other cities of note that we've had mentioned, Neverlight Grove, which was the home of our good friend Stool, who has left with some traders. You guys,
Myconids, yeah.
yep, entrusted the travel to them. They told you they would get him safely back, and you foolishly, you believed them. And nice. I'm not going to kill Stool off screen. That's such a cop out. You'll see it. Other cities, Slough Blue Dop. You're going to see him die. Slough Blue Dop is a city you encountered Demogorgon wrecking the shit out of some Kuatoa after you were almost ritually sacrificed to the Deep Father. And so you've been to Gracklestug, Slough Blue Dop. Valkenvalve was the point at which you were captured and escaped from the drow. And Mantol Dareth is a city harbouring the Dark Lake, which the Kuatoa Ponsonby, he was trying to take you to, but you've since left him behind when you got to Gracklestug. And I believe that's everywhere of import so far. Other than obviously Hillsfar, which you are unsure of where you are in relation to that city, how far you were taken by the drow when you were originally captured, nor the reasons why you were captured, for that matter.
A question. What was the Deep Father's name again?
Let me bring up a map.
I think it was
Deep
just
Father.
basically Deep
Yeah.
Father and some stupid long Kuatoa name.
Yep, Deep Father. His name is Limu Gugugon, or Goon, and we didn't ever call him that, I think. But you had Pluplupleen was the priest of the Deep Father. Still is
Kuatoa have the worst fucking name.
They really do. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to do a serious business campaign with Kuatoa at all, because I would just find myself mocking them repeatedly like I do.
Limo.
It does sound like they outsource the naming to Tumblr.
I did notice something actually. When watching the playbacks
Yep.
earlier, I just trying to remember what the Deep Father's name was, but yeah, now that you've said it again, it sounds sort of like a bastardization of Demogorgon.
Lumagugoon. Possibly, yeah. That is pretty accurate. Oh, you weren't sacrificed to him, so that's good. You made it out. But he did come and wreck shit, so you know that Demogorgon is out and about. You've heard numerous stories from people you've talked to of strange happenings, such as in Gracklestug you had a two-headed giant storming into the city in a mad rage, who you helped the guards put down, only to be approached by another giant who was one of the Stone Talkers, I believe they were. The giants that lived in Gracklestug as well. Had a little bit of an adventure with them and the king. And then they asked you to do some stuff, and you just held up your middle fingers in the air and were like, nope, fuck you guys, I'm going home. And
Well, I was interested, but everyone else wasn't.
once again, middle fingers up in the air. And you guys found yourself travelling out of Gracklestug. Leave with a group vote, I'll have it said. Alright, so after said mummy encounter. You're around about the middle of the afternoon, and you're all quite exhausted. A few of you are pretty wounded. I'll go ahead and give you a short rest. You can spend some hit dice if you wish.
My bardic
pretty
thing lets
good.
everyone get if they spend a hit dice, I think they get an extra 1d6, or is it 1d8 now? I don't know.
I think it's
It stays
1.
1d6.
It is 1d6, yeah.
Oh, is that always
it ever-
1d6?
I don't think it ever improves for whatever reason.
I thought it goes 2d6 at a higher level.
Maybe like way up there.
1d8 at 9th
Oh, let me
level,
see.
1d10 at 13th, and 1d12 at 17th. So it just gets a bigger dice.
Did
What's
any
it
of you
called?
get cursed?
No, there was no curse, thankfully. He was killed before any curse took hold.
What's that skill called, Dan?
Song of Rest. Alright, so yep, make sure you're rolling an extra d6 if you've done a hit dice.
Spend a hit dice.
Just add that to yourself manually. It won't do that for you. And Dagrin, why the lay on hands?
Because I have 3 HP left, so I'll just cut myself off.
Fair enough. Four. Right. Have your characters now. Fantastic. Alright, so after a short rest, Jim Jar pops up, hops onto his little feet and says, "Alright, you guys ready to push on then? Getting ready to go."
I say, sure thing.
Alrighty. Everyone else?
Suppose. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace
Fantastic.
for safety.
And that is the anything but magical can't track you.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So Gracklestag.
I know we were using that before, so obviously the drow have some magical way of tracking us, but...
Or they just put the word out everywhere.
Well, because they showed up in where we just left, that's
Yep,
why we left.
they were in the sort of Loserville, non-Duergar part of Gracklestug. But you guys managed to avoid that by being in the cool side, being in the cool kids side of the city, thanks to the Stone Talkers.
Not the first time I've been in the Cool Kids Club.
I believe they were also the reason we decided to leave early.
Mostly.
Yeah. Okay. Now you are looking for...
Somebody to love?
Yes, that's what you're not looking for.
A doorbell? When you gonna ring it?
You weren't going to Neverlight Grove. You were
A
going
kitty.
to... Ooh, this will be fun.
That never
Fun.
bodes well.
Yeah, fun for who?
Sorry, I have fucked everything up, so it's a little worse than normal for the moment. Alright, so you're pushing on from Gracklestug, and night falls. Someone rolls me a d20, and fantastic, it's an 8, first one I saw. And you find
7 beholders.
and now roll me another d20. 14.
Oh, my color reset.
You find what looks to be a small shack or a small house that's been built out of various bits of weapons, armor, broken bits of cart, sort of cobbled together from shit that might have been found along any sort of well-travelled road. It's set off into a small sort of cave or opening in the side of the rock wall. It's a little bit out of sight, but once you get sort of parallel with it, it's very obvious that it's there. And it appears to offer some pretty good shelter, and it's becoming towards the end of the day. And Jim Jar suggests that should it be secure, that's a good a place as any to settle down.
All right. Well, let's check it out, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, we should check it
So
out, though we should be
there's no
careful
signs of it.
because there's possible people live there.
Is there any apparent signs of it being occupied or recently occupied?
Nope. So there's a small sort of stone circle where it looks like there's been a fire lit before. But just walking over, you can sort of hold your hand near it or even touch the ashes, and it feels stone cold. There's not been any fire here for some time. There's a small draped cloth, looks like maybe a ripped cloak, hanging off a rail that's blocking the entrance, so you can't quite see inside. But if you want to pull that back and have a look inside, who's going to do that?
I guess I'll use my spear, unless someone's got like mage hand or something, and I'll lift it up.
It's fine. You use the spear and sort of push it gently out of the way, and inside you see a musty, mouldy, beginning to rot with the damp bedroll that's sitting there, and in the corner opposite the bedroll you see what appears to be a slumped over body, sort of sitting up against the wall with its head hanging low into its chest, and it doesn't stir as you pull the curtain back.
If
I
use
suddenly
my,
don't want to sleep here.
my sense thingy, what's it called?
Your divine sense?
Divine sense?
Yeah, does it detect as undead or normal
Nope.
dead?
You do not detect any celestial fiend or undead presence.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you
Whatever
guys
it
think?
is.
Examine the body.
Alright, so as you go over to it, roll me a medicine check.
I think
And,
you're supposed to do it in the tower.
sorry?
I think you're supposed to do it in the tower.
No, tower rolls only really used for perception, investigation, or lying and deceiving. Things that knowing the result or knowing the dice roll would impact. Like if you rolled a perception and rolled a 1, you'd know that you're only seeing nothing because you rolled a 1. Right, you could roll a 20 and see nothing. So for medicine, it's fine. So you have a quick look over the body, and as you lift up its head to look at it, you see that its neck has been torn open, not by any blade, but it looks like it's been savaged by something either with sharp teeth or numerous claws have ripped its throat clean out, and there's not a trace of blood on the clothing.
Could I possibly roll a survival and see if I can figure out what would have done such a thing?
Roll me a nature check.
Ooh, nature check.
I'll
Is
do
there
the
any,
same
like-
thing.
Dried blood on the ground or anything?
There's a tiny splash of blood up one side of the wall just next to it, but there's no sort of pool of blood on the floor or anything. So, Tom, you notice that it definitely wasn't claws. You have a feeling it's teeth. As you see a small semicircle around one of the edges of the wounds the wound that shows that maybe it was the top of a mouth that's ripped at the side of this neck. And
Maybe it's
Glenville, you
more
notice the
those
same.
Baby roper fuckers or something.
Does it look like
Oh, yeah.
there's
Quick
poison
question.
or anything?
Sorry, one at a time.
Okay, quick question. Can we tell what a dead person was?
Yes, it is clear it was a drow. His face is still intact enough and his body is still intact enough that you recognize him as a drow elf.
Does a wound look like he got infected or anything like that, like poison or whatever? Is the wound what killed him, or did he die slowly afterwards? Or
No, there's very obvious that whatever bit him finished him. There's no
cool.
sort of rotting or no sort of infection around it. It's just beginning to decay, but couldn't be more than a few days old. Maybe a week.
No, that's
Do we have
That's good, I think.
any indication that this was like the guy's house and he's been staying here for a long time?
Uh,
Or
roll me an investigation in the tower. And yes, Twitch, you now can't see those rolls either.
why.
Ooh, mysterious.
Mysterious. So you have a look around and you notice that there is a sheath on his belt that looks like it would hold a dagger, similar to the dagger that Dagrin has. Do you have that dagger in this campaign, or am I crossing my
Nope.
stories?
Argon has the
Fuck.
dagger.
Okay, looks similar to a dagger you've seen sometime that may have done some shit. No, it's you see a dagger holster or dagger sheath on his belt, and as you're looking around the house for any sort of clue about him, you notice that there's the hilt of a dagger under the bedroll, just showing from where some of the bedroll has rotted away. So it may be an indication that he had slept on this bedroll and had the dagger there for protection, though it is obvious that it didn't help him whenever he needed it.
Who can detect magic?
Can I
I want to
grab
pick up the dagger.
Alright, you collect the
Do it.
dagger. Chuck it in the
And
party
show it
for
to the
you.
party.
And it
What I
is
found, guys.
a pretty cool dagger. Let me just put that in the party sheet for you.
Has it been identified? Sorry.
No.
I can identify that for you if you would like.
Oh yeah.
Well,
So
first
metal
we should
top.
probably check if it's magic at all.
Well, it'll take me a level 1 spell to detect if it's magic.
No,
or a
wait.
level 1 spell to identify it.
Arcana check to see if it's magic. Roll me an Arcana as you look at it.
Okay.
One of those whip. Holy fuck.
So you sort of play with it between your fingers and go over it and have a little hold it up to your head to see if you can detect any cool magic-y stuff. But unfortunately you can't. You can't detect if there's any magic there or not. It seems pretty benign to you.
Well, I could attempt to identify it anyway.
You certainly could.
Is it pretty? Ooh,
It is pretty. It is a pretty
There's
dagger.
there's
I
some
will, I will attempt to
green shit
identify it.
dripping off of it. I remember what this dagger does.
That looks pretty magical.
It does look pretty magical. He is just really bad at arcane.
Yep.
It just needs unicorns and shit on it. That'd be clear then.
There you go.
Uh,
So it is in fact
identify.
a dagger of venom. It is a +1 to attack and damage, and you can use an action to coat it in poison, which lasts for a minute, and or its first attack, so it's not continuous. And the creature that's struck by it must succeed on a Constitution save or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned. So it's a
Does it have any limit on how many times it can be used in a day?
yes, once.
Good.
Once per day.
That'd be good for like Milo or Theron.
Yeah, I was thinking I had my eyes on it. I was going to see if anybody else would like it as well.
Well, I'm fairly interested, but I think the rogue would fit more.
Definitely.
Definitely. I like to punch things.
Okay, I might grab it then.
Yep.
Now I can
Go
either make
for
that
it.
my packed weapon, or I could use it as an offhand.
It's up to you. Alright, so you don't see any other sign that this was his abode, but it seems pretty clear, it seems obvious to you that he was at least sleeping in here, even if he wasn't responsible for the creation of this hut. He was definitely living here.
But it seems like he was by himself though.
Yep. So there's no indication there was anyone else, but there is also no other belongings. There's no supplies. So he's either been raided since he died, and people have taken things of value, or if he was with a party, they had taken other belongings.
Alright, well.
Yet they missed the obviously magical dagger.
I figured his buddies would know that he had that dagger.
It's
Right.
true.
And we think he's only been dead for like a couple days, so it's unlikely it's been raided. So
Well, I mean, it looks like he was by himself, so we'll probably be safe as long as we just have like maybe 2 people on watch or something.
yeah.
Though I'm going to vote for immediately throwing away his corpse and his moldy bed.
Well,
That's disgusting.
I don't know about throw, but maybe
yeah, that's
gently carry out.
So you want to dispose of the
yeah. I'll
corpse
use
and
my
bed?
just kind of use the spare shield that I kept and drag him onto it and use that.
Alright.
Remove him.
So where do
Get a
you dispose of his corpse?
respectable-
Or how do you
Yeah.
dispose of his corpse? There is that rock
guess-
circle outside. You could probably, cut him in half and burn him half at a time, or
No, I'll just like we did last time with
the little rock tomb.
yeah,
What
like
you
a
call
little
it?
Cairn.
Yep.
Cairn.
I know
A little one of them.
the word I can't word. Okay, so you build that just a little bit off to the side in the same little rocky inlet, and suppose I don't know if you want to, you can burn the sheet or whatever. You dispose of that too, leaving you with a
throw that in the
empty
fire.
hut with naught but a splash of blood on the wall. All right, so you guys want to have a 2-person per watch setup, yeah?
I think that'd
Yeah.
be the safest thing.
Okay, so which 2 people want to take the first watch? Which 2 people want to take the second? And who wants to take the third? And one of the other person will need to repeat. And it will be a 10-hour rest with the need of an extra watch. It'll just be a slightly longer
Okay,
rest.
I'll go first.
We should probably pair up people with like
Dark
shitty-
vision.
Well, yeah, or people with shitty perception with someone with good perception.
Yep. So Clenville
What are we gonna
and who?
I have pretty decent perception. I don't know how everyone else is.
I've got a +1.
Yeah, maybe you should
Plus
go
4.
with him.
So
I'm at +3.
Clenville and Tom. Looks like Milo and Theron, maybe? Theron, you want to go second?
Yeah, sure.
And then Milo and Dagran can go third.
Okay.
It's just easiest.
good.
Alrighty.
The dream team.
I'm gonna
oh, actually,
cast,
nope, I forgot
do
the
dark vision on
NPC.
myself.
Dagran and Jim Jar can go third.
Okay.
There we go.
Milo, I don't think we heard what you said, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to cast dark vision on myself.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Alrighty.
How bright is it? There's any glowing mushrooms around?
You've got that sort of dim lighting just from this rock face that basically most of your travel has been. But it's not very bright very far. You've got about 20 feet of dim light around you, maybe 30 feet. Anything beyond that is just going to be too dark to see unless you're to light the fire and sit with your back to it to try and see further. So it's whether you want to light a fire and have it well lit for quite a ways, or sit in the dark.
Is there even any firewood around to light the fire?
There's a few little pieces scattered around enough
You
to
could always use that moldy bedroll.
keep it going. Yeah, the moldy bedroll.
It's not gonna last that long now. But it's up to whoever I guess is on watch. But
Yeah.
Well, we paired people up so that one in dark vision is with one non-dark vision, right? So
yeah,
think
so
we'll be okay
we
without a
shouldn't need the fire.
There's no dark vision on first watch. Is there? Oh,
who's first?
Clenville and Tom. Oh no,
Tom's got dark
Tom.
vision.
He does too. I apologize. Yeah. Oh, terrible. Terrible. All right. So first watch. Roll me a d20. Both of you.
Just normal D10, 20 or perception?
Just a normal d20. Whew.
Clinville succeeds.
Now roll me another 2d20s, one each.
There's one each. That's cool. That's
So
cool.
16 and 7. Alright. 16. So, you haven't even gone to sleep. Well, the others haven't even gone to sleep for even 2 hours when you both are sitting there just at the entrance keeping watch, and Tom feels a sudden glob land on his shoulder, and he goes up to reach what it is, see what it is, and covers his fingers in a sticky, mucusy substance. And shortly afterwards, another big glob lands about a foot in front of his face, just on the ground, just poof, falls down.
Look up.
I'll cry out in alarm. And disgust. We'll say half alarm, half disgust.
Half alarm.
I should also mention you should probably look up.
Yes.
Like a and then yes, I'll look up.
Alright, so as you look up, you don't see anything. You see the top of... Well, sorry, you do see something. You see the top of this rocky inlet, and you see a small line of goo running down until it reaches a little rocky lip where it forms a drip and falls onto your face. But the line of this goo curves up and around the edge of the rock and out of sight.
Is it like obviously like saliva or mucus or?
It's pretty mucusy. It's got a yellowy tinge to it, kind of like boogers.
Right. So it's like a very big sick monster.
Yes.
Well, I'll inform Clenville of this dripping goo and see what he makes.
I think
of
I
it.
would have seen it.
Yep, and you did
You
cry
did.
out already, so. Gooey shit.
Yeah. What do you make of this, buddy?
Okay, I'm gonna make a nature underdark check to see if I can identify this.
Alrighty, roll it. You certainly can. It becomes immediately obvious to you that this is none other than goo from a jelly creature, a large oozy creature, and due to its colour, it's likely that it is in fact an ochre jelly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Well, actually, I know that doesn't sound good because I know what an ochre jelly is.
It is not a good time.
Now, is that not the same sort we fought at the bottom of Alkenvale? Because they weren't too bad.
That was a grey ooze that you guys fought at the bottom of Valkenvalve.
Yeah, they're weak.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the step above them.
Yeah, and it's definitely not what killed this one. I'm assuming I woke up when he screamed, probably like a girl.
Roll me a perception, and I'll see if you noticed it in your sleep.
Also, isn't that stuff acidic?
Is it? No.
Okay, that's good.
Well, I guess I should have rolled that in the tower, but that not
You
roll.
didn't wake up, but Theron did, and Theron can shake you awake and say there's something
Alright.
going on out there. As Clenville's discussing with Tom what this goo is, or what it relates to, there is a sort of thickening come just from a little ways away, about 10-15 feet away, and you both turn to see a large glob that's managed to peel itself off the roof above you and landed but feet away.
Oh, this
How
isn't what
big is
killed
large?
this guy.
That's definitely an ochre jelly.
That definitely is an ochre jelly.
It's the noise it makes, right?
I don't think it makes any noise because it's because it's
This one
Obviously
does.
It goes. Wah.
This one goes as it begins to slide towards you. Obviously, there's something caught in its ooze that's still crying out as it's being slowly digested by the deliciousness that is ochre jelly. Kind of like a pineapple-y flavor. All right, so roll initiative, you two. Actually, all of you roll initiative. Dagrin and Theron and Milo will be coming in on round 2. Could I please get a... Oh no, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, that's not what you wanted.
It's not what I wanted. So it is a slow and heavy ooze that becomes sliding towards you. So you're well prepared and ready to attack.
Do you have a map?
No. Theater of the mind.
whatever. It's
What
just a
about
single
now?
jelly.
Still not.
I'm gonna ask again in about 20 seconds.
So we'll start
Well, it
with
looks like I'm
Clem.
up first.
Yep. Plus 10 if you eat it.
Well, I might as well mark it.
Alright.
Are we allowed a map?
There
Oh,
is
no,
no
I'm
map.
not using a map.
What do you need a map for? It's a single jelly.
So yeah, I use Hunter's Mark.
Theater of the mind. Alright. So you mark it
And
up.
I guess I'll just I'll shoot it with my longbow.
Okay, go ahead. And you critically hit with the opening shot. What damage do you deal? Dealing a whopping 24 damage in the opening strike as your longbow splashes through it and rips out a large chunk of goo and smears it on the floor 10 feet behind it. And it wobbles. If it was possible that it gave off any emotion, it would be pain, but it's just wobbling because it's jelly.
This would have been even more had it already taken some damage because my Colossus Slayer would have come into fact, but
Yeah.
it didn't.
Next shot. Alright, so the next turn is Tom Bardello.
I will. I don't think it's worth wasting a spell, I know. I'm gonna give, who wants a bardic inspiration? No one. Okay.
I'll have it.
I'll
No
take
one
it.
else wants
The
it.
jelly will have it.
Right, I'll give old Dagrin a bardic inspiration.
Woo! You have to
Just
sing the
a-
song though.
It's a D10 now, isn't it? Or is D8?
Oh, I've actually done something like that. Hold on.
I hear crickets.
Did not work.
Open mark.
Is that my inspiration? Just crickets.
I tried. Okay.
That's the applause I'm giving you for your performance.
He's
Wait,
actually a
did it work?
musician of the insects. Did what do
the
it work?
worst
What did you do?
I'm trying to. I've got a thing. I'm trying to play sound through the mic.
It's not working.
What if I?
It's not working.
Play it through your speakers and let your mic pick it up. Maybe.
All we can hear is
Oh.
Maya. Hi, Maya.
Damn.
Hi, Maya.
I think you should just stick with the crickets and be like, I play a power chord, and then just crickets.
This is a power ballad.
Alright, I'm just gonna vicious mockery the prick. Oh no, did it pass or fail at save? Who knows?
It failed its save.
Wow,
Cool.
dude.
Yep.
That shit never works for me.
Nope. Your mockery is weak, son.
He
You're
didn't
more
even
of
say
an
anything.
orange
He's just like,
tinge
I'm gonna
than
do it.
A gold tinge. That was my insult.
That's a mighty fine insult. And
Thanks.
it wobbles a little bit, and you could swear for a moment you almost see the shape of a finger upturned in your direction from one of its more stringier globules coming out of its body.
Would we
And
describe it as maybe a middle finger?
it's got a lump on either side. It's either a middle finger or it's a penis. You can take it either way. So
A middle penis.
middle penis. This blob just middle penis you. Alright, Theron, what do you do? Oh wait, no, you don't do shit. You're not here till next round. The jelly slithers and slobbers over toward you. It gets within 5 feet, and it attempts to kaspludgeon you with its body.
Bludgeon?
Kaspludgeon. That's a onomatopoeia. It's going to kaspludgeon you.
Remember, it has disadvantage.
Yes, it does. Let me just roll disadvantage. And it attempts to kaspludgeon you. Ooh, no, it doesn't. It rolls and misses, and it kaspludgeons and just splashes off your armor and forms itself back into a body at your feet, or into a sludge at your feet. And that's it. That's all it does that turn.
Using its free action, I'm gonna laugh.
Using its free action. I take your free action and your shit.
Because you can't.
Well,
So-
I just have this to say. Everyone else, go back to bed.
Do it.
Like a rocket launcher or something that we don't know about?
He's hoping. Ooh, rapier
Yeah,
misses.
but that's only my first attack.
Got your backup offhanded attack, which hits.
On a 10, you're lucky this thing.
Could have hit on 2 less.
Really?
Yep.
So one more on his last attack.
Yep.
Could have hit on a 3.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And you smite it where it stands with your short sword, hacking it away, slashing left and right, smashing it everywhere, and there's just goo flying in all directions. And after a good 30-40 seconds of the ooze sliding down the walls, the others have arrived, and there's just a big yellowy mess everywhere. It doesn't reform its body. It just slowly oozes into nothingness.
I was gonna get
Getting a
real
little bit
angry.
stronger. Maybe I'm thinking of a different type.
Gonna get
I
angry
told
at
you guys to go
Pinball.
back to bed.
Why'd you wake them in the first place, man? Could have handled this
Said
on
the
our
loud
own.
and noisy man. But as you're all getting ready to go back to bed, there is another splodge. And another one, a little bit faster than the other, a little bit bigger than the other, begins coming towards you through this corridor of yellow slime you've created.
Do we need a reroll initiative or?
No,
just something
no,
down
just
there?
go for it.
Yeah, if you would
Cool.
just scratch it.
I'll
I keep
just
bumping it on Facebook.
dissonant whispers him.
Alrighty. With that extra syllable, you hope it does more damage?
Yes. So you're more of a mucus
He
colour than
failed
a
his
lovely jelly
save.
colour. Yeah.
And you deal 7 damage, and Dissonant Whispers causes it to move away, is that correct?
Yeah, must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows.
So it does what you imagine is a U-turn. It just sort of begins to sludge in the opposite direction and moves 10 feet further away, taking it to 20 feet away from you.
Awesome. And as my bonus action,
Yep.
I'll give Clemville bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
You're welcome, cuz.
Right, Darren.
I think I've got a new dagger to try out. Yeah, so I guess before I approach it, I'll use this action to coat the blade in poison.
Alrighty.
I don't know if this is going to be one of those things, but some of these things, like, fuck up your weapons and stuff. Oh, it didn't fuck up my rapier.
No, didn't fuck up yours or Clemville's weapons.
Yeah, but I still don't think using the poison is the best idea because I don't think it work on something without an anatomy.
And it couldn't
Says
fuck
it's
my voice.
just based on a creature. Must make a DC 15 Constitution save. So in theory it should, unless it says specifically immune to poison. Which, come think of it, it's a bloody yeah, probably is immune. Okay, plan B. I might stay the hell away from it and shoot Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay. Shoot away. And you still hit on a 2.
Wait, what the fuck?
Even a 1 would technically hit.
Yep. if it wasn't an automatic fail, he would hit on a 1.
That's crazy.
Alright, well, I guess I'll run up to the bastard and have a good time clubbing him.
Alright. So Theron, it's not hard to hit this giant yellow blob standing amongst the giant yellow blob. And you explode him for some damage as Dagrin runs in there, rolls a critical hit, and the target is also frightened for 1 round in addition to whatever you do. So it resists your damage. But as you slash at it, you cleave right down the middle of it.
Whoops.
And it just sludges to one side of your blade, one side to the other side of your blade, gathers up some of the jelly from the original one, and becomes 2.
Well, I guess that'll teach me for forgetting to use my spear.
Excuse me.
When
When
you
you hit him
can
with-
be frightened.
Well, when you hit him with a slashing weapon, they divide and stuff.
Oh, so a short sword's piercing. not
Yep,
so-
short sword is piercing.
Yeah.
So you're now faced with 2 jellies. They're a little bit smaller than the other one. A little bit shorter in size. Ooh.
That's what she said.
And you're now faced with two jellies. Leaving it... Do you have any other actions to take this turn?
Oh no, sorry.
That's right. It's chicken. And Milo. Sludges is the verb of the night. 1 sludge is not enough. 2 sludges enough.
How well did we bury the other dude?
The body?
Yeah.
He's piled up in rocks at the moment.
Are you gonna like raise him from the dead or something?
I want to throw the carcass into one of the sludges to like slow it down.
I
Alright.
thought you might have been doing it to test what happens when you hit it with your flesh.
Oh, that's it.
Roll me an athletics check.
See that I would have been like, "Ooh, that's smart." But like, if you want to slow it down, you could just throw a rock or something rather
Now-
than a corpse.
Roll me a d4. And roll -1 off your result. So it's going to take you 3 rounds to pull off his body. I'll pull off the rocks from his body.
Oh, okay, that's probably not worth it.
But you did need to spend... Yeah, no, it will be 3 rounds. So this round and then 2 more after that to get the body. So whether you think you can kill 2 of these in that time, or whether it's worth just trying to put it off, it's up to you.
I'll just stab at it with my short sword. Hopefully stay safe.
Alright. Easily hit. So you could hit on a 0. And you deal 10 damage and stab nimbly away, piercing at it rather than slashing, you terrible Dagrin. And
Yeah, well.
it's reeling under your attack. Bits of it flying off everywhere. Do you have any more
Alright,
attacks?
Oh.
No, I don't want to kick it till I know what it's going to do to me, so I'll just not do any more attacks.
Fair enough.
I also thought it was funny how Dagrin was like, "I'm gonna go bash it. I'll club it." He said, "I'm gonna club it."
Yeah. Like
And
my
then he-
brain knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't. Apparently.
So the ochre jelly that Milo is stabbing away at attempts to attack back at him, and misses its attack and flails uselessly as he dodges easily out of the way. Jelly 14.
These things suck.
Yep. Oh, he's got very high AC. This one here attempts to do the same, throws its full weight behind the attack, but falls short. And Jimjar. Ooh, Jimjar's awake by now. Jimjar comes out, and he goes to Ochre Jelly 10, fires a
He also
quick
didn't
bolt.
get initiative.
Yeah, he's too tired, so he's initiative 1. He fires his crossbow, and a bolt shoots out, pierces the side of it for 6 damage, embedding
Is that
itself
the first
deep in
time
its
he's ever
jelly.
done something?
Yeah, he's usually missing.
Mm.
Clinville's
My
turn.
turn. I guess I'll attack the stronger one in 14. And I'll run up to it. But first, I'm going to use my bonus action to shift my hunter's mark over to Orch Jelly 14.
All right.
It's my quarry now. It's clear. It's wounded, which means I can also use Colossus Slayer.
Yep.
Colossus Slayer on a tiny little jelly doesn't see.
Well, it's mainly just a reference to the fact that I'm wearing an opponent down. And the other two are Giant Killer and Horde Breaker.
All right. And you hit easily.
I think this thing may die.
It's possible. I think your
I got
bonus.
the worst damage I could have.
Any other attacks for this turn as you stab in there and
Well, no,
deal?
my bonus action was to shift the hunter's mark, so no for me.
Okay, cool. All right. So they're both getting worn down. One jelly 10 is almost gone. It's pretty much just oozing around a couple inches off the ground. Doesn't have much life left in its ooze. The other one's a little bit better off. Tom, what do you do?
Is there a place I can stand that if I thunder waved, I wouldn't be hitting Dagrin or Glenville?
Not really. You because they're large, you'd have to go on the other side of them because Milo is right next to them. Unless you don't care about hitting Milo.
Milo's got really good AC.
Thunderwave isn't AC based; it's save, and it's half on save, so you will be doing damage to whoever's in the range.
Oh, you guys mean.
So Dagrin and Milo are both near up. Theron's 10-15 feet away, so you'd have to go on the opposite side of them, and because they're 10 feet on either side, you'd have to dash and do it next turn.
Oh, it's a bugger, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, I'll move that space,
Okay.
like halfway there, so I can do it next turn still.
So you find yourself going around it, or do you want to go alongside it and get an opportunity attack?
No, I'll go around it.
Okay. So you are 10 feet behind them.
Cool, and then I'll do my target. Yeah, vicious mockery. That guy.
He failed his save with a 0.
These guys are terrible.
Can Pargon fight some ochre jellies?
They've got a
Finally
-2 on their
vicious.
save, so it'll probably be the only thing that ever fails at save for you.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Fuck
Just
you.
remember that Jelly 14 has disadvantage on his next attack.
Cool. Alright.
These jellies are pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
You're
They're only-
pathetic.
they're only
Don't
jellies.
be mean to them. They have feelings too, you know.
Theron, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to dart in beside Clenville and try go for a sneak attack on number 14 with my new dagger.
Alright. Go for it. You hit. You didn't do your sneak attack.
Ah, bugger, I didn't.
Just roll.
Just roll 1d6.
Is it 1d6 or is it 2d6?
1d6 at this level.
Really?
I think it'd be 2d6 by now.
Well, he's only got one level in rogue.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, it is 1d6.
What are our classes again? What's Milo and...
You've got a
again?
party sheet. The very top right button of the program will have a little eye
Yeah, I
and
really
3
should have
hits.
just checked.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Warlock, and Bard.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm
so
still the
next
lowest
to
level.
that,
Meh.
29. And did you attempt to do the poisony thing?
No, I didn't, because I need to spend an action on it.
Okay, cool.
I thought it was a move action or something for
No, it's a-
for dagger.
It's slightly different to your dagger.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this time I'm gonna be smart and stab him with my stabber instead of slice him with my slicer.
Alright.
Fuck. Bird is. Why can't I click on this? Oh, there it is.
And you don't hit anything. Which one are you going for?
Oh, I thought I clicked on 10.
Okay,
You're
you
bad.
hit.
But you
And
can do
you
it.
kill it. You
I
spear
did
it,
it, guys.
and it just sludges off your spear and becomes another pool on the ground of unmovingness.
Dagrin saves the day.
Now punch it to death.
Milo might not want to get his hands dirty.
Is Dagrin done?
Yep.
Yes.
Searching, buddy. Oh, I have 2 fucking attacks, don't I?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, I totally forgot
Go
about
back,
that.
go back.
Hold
There you
on.
go.
Take that, other one. Woo! Double kill.
Dagrin saves the day.
Double kill. You just get in there with amongst the spear and stab the shit out of shit. Shit dies.
Remember that I can do 2 things in a round. Go, oh, yeah, guys. Watch this. Stab,
Ironically,
stab.
you got min damage both times.
I'm just so buff, though. It's okay.
Yep, it's pretty
Totally wasn't the damage you guys did to it before.
Has anyone actually had a scratch this round?
awesome. No.
No.
They all tried
one
to
got
attack
hurt.
Milo, and Milo's much too adept at dodging
Hey.
attacks, especially from slimes. Tom
Well, they
doesn't
also
count because
tried
no
to
one cares.
kidnap Tom, but missed.
It's funny because it's true.
They attacked Tom too and failed.
That was
Don't know who cares.
yeah.
Because
That's what,
That was the
that's what I
joke.
was just telling him. So you killed 2 slimes. Well done.
Thought we killed 3.
Well, the one split.
Yeah,
technically 3.
Oh, okay.
2
I'm happy
because
with
when
that
they split, they
technicality.
became 2 half slimes with half the hit points and half the damage taken. So
Well, no, I mean the third that I killed on my own.
there was only 2.
And I helped on that one. Don't
Yeah.
take all the credit.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
a tough
the
fight.
The second one split into 2 when
Oh,
Dagrin
yeah,
chopped at it with
unfortunately,
slasher
yeah.
thingies.
So, is there nothing else around anymore? No more slimes?
Not for the time being. There's a
I was-
whole lot of mess all over the ground now outside of this house. The sludge is unmoving. It's just sort of dripping off the walls where it's been splashed up around from you guys hacking and stabbing and kicking and punching. But there's not any sign of any further movement or threat right now.
I would like to cast a spell.
What spell would you like to cast?
I am going to cast Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll,
Flash
I'll
guy.
sing a song and play
Oh yeah,
a
that'll
tune
keep us safe for 8 hours.
for like a minute. And then, yeah. Out of nowhere sprouts a tiny hut. They can fit 9 creatures of medium size or smaller.
That's very cool.
And creatures and objects in the dome, you cast a spell to move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be
I
cast
can't
through it.
hear anything you're saying.
They're fucking loud! Did it do anything?
Okay, so effectively, you make a little dome.
For us all sleeping yet. Because why not?
all other creatures and objects apart from passing through it. Awesome. So you're just going to sort of make this dome inside the other house?
Yeah, I guess. Wherever.
Be double safe.
Yeah, you can be outside if you like, but I think things can see through you, yeah? See through it? It's just a wall of force.
Yeah, I believe so. And
Yeah.
I can make it dimly lit, or I can keep it dark.
The dome is
It
opaque
is
from the
opaque
outside. Oh yeah,
outside,
cool.
But it is transparent from the inside.
Alright,
Well,
so
I'll make
you can
it,
do whatever.
I'll make it the same colour as the surroundings.
Okay, so it just looks like a big round rock that you hide under. And you guys can get 8 hours of long rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is a gangster spell. I can just cast that before we go to bed, and then recover it in the morning.
It is, I believe, because it's a ritual. Oh, that's only 1
Takes
minute.
an hour
Just
to
go.
perform.
That's a minute. Casting time of 1 minute. Or no, it can be cast as a ritual. Oh, so you can cast it as a ritual, which is fine. So you use your spell slot and burn it. Bang. Long rest. Everyone feels much better in the morning. As the dome falls off, you all wake up to find the slime is all gone. There's only a few little driplets and droplets all around. But other than that, there's no sign that anything has been here throughout the night.
We get our experience.
What experience?
For the 3 slimes.
That was a long and arduous battle. Must have been worth tons of XP.
Of course.
Also the mummies, I guess.
What
Also
is the XP
mummies?
to get to level 6?
You need 14,000 EXP.
Cool.
So you guys get that much XP.
Cool.
And in the morning, you set off. Jim Jar leading the way once again through the Underdark. The morning of this day that you're traveling, let me get someone to roll a d20. Are you all like poised over the chat, ready to go?
I was.
I'd barely said it, and you're just like, ah, get in there. Okay, so go with the 6 first. So the morning passes without any event. You sort of travel through winding, dark tunnels over various holes and crevasses that you leap, jump, or climb, and gets to lunchtime, and someone rolls me another d20. Who was first?
18 first.
That was Tom, wasn't it? So, Tom rolls me 2 more d20. Just Tom. So we can all blame Tom.
Woo!
Okay, fantastic.
I'm guessing they were supposed to be separate, or maybe not.
No, it's fine. I can take left to right. It's good. Okay, so after you guys stop for lunch, Jim Jar sits down and points out that you haven't done any scavenging over the last little while, so he suggests that you all get round to scavenging. You guys can choose whether you do. You do have a fair bit of food and water. I do have to take off yesterday's, which is 6 of each.
Fortunately for me, I'm a ranger, so this is actually really easy for me.
Cool. So, you guys, what do you want to do about foods and things?
Yeah, probably be worth it to scavenge.
Okay, yeah. So here's the thing, because I'm a ranger. So, our group will remain alert to danger while we're foraging, and we will find twice as much food as we normally would.
Awesome. So does that go to the whole party?
Yes.
Very nice.
So what about water, though?
I guess that would.
It counts.
I'll consider food and water the same. Because there's technically no water sustenance required in the rules. It's only food.
Tom scavenged.
I get advantage.
Alrighty. So it's a very, very good day. You guys happen across a spring that has bubbling up out of the center of it, seemingly fresh tasting water, and all around it you see large fungus growing and taking advantage of this stream that's coming out of it. And you find enough for 8 days, which is doubled to 16 days. So you now have...
Is it 16 days for one person
43
or 16 days for all of us?
This is for everyone.
Wow!
Not each. This is for everyone.
Yeah, 16 days for everyone.
As in everyone collectively found that much stuff?
Yes.
So we all have enough food for 16 days?
No.
No, the 6 of us have enough food for almost 3 days.
Yep.
Oh, that's... Oh, okay. That's
One person right now with all of your stuff could survive for 43 days.
I'll see you later, guys.
It's about a week. 43 over 6 is 7.
Hi.
Some solid maths.
Well, yeah. Well, this is it's good that I was here because that way we doubled our gain.
Definitely. So that puts you in a pretty good position for food and water for the time being. But as you guys are collecting some of these mushrooms, you hear a little bit ahead. Not the way you're traveling, but the way that you've gone looking for these things. So further on down the path you're scavenging, you hear horrid screams as if someone's being tortured or maimed horrendously.
Like those streaker mushroom screams, or like actual screams, or can we not tell right now?
You can't tell right now. They sound like they may well be real screams. They
Right.
change in pitch and emotion. You hear pleading in a number of different languages. But it does sound like there's, at most, maybe 2 different voices screaming out.
I'll go and investigate, definitely.
Yeah, I will too.
How far away is it?
It's difficult to tell because it's through tunnels. It could be echoing. It could be round the corner, or it could be several hundred feet of travel.
Yeah,
I want
let's
to,
go after.
Stealth ahead of everybody.
Alrighty. So
I'll do
roll
the
me.
same thing.
Oh, you rolled a stealth. Cool. Roll me a stealth in the tower as well. Ogawogga, yes, that's the only thing people know NZ for. That and having a dumb flag and a dumb flag debate. Good times.
What do you think of the flag?
Who, me?
Yeah, and Ooga Wooga.
I think I voted for which flag I want already. And I'll either be disappointed or I'll not give a shit.
The one with the swirly fern.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. I'll be honest. Yeah, I wanted the kiwi shooting laser beams from its eyes. That was a fucking amazing flag. I don't know how it didn't get into the final. We got 2 of that stupid. Got 2 of the stupid fucking Carl Lockwood one, and no laser kiwi. So pissed off.
Yeah, no, that one's good.
Oh well, shit happens. No, Red Peak, bro. Red Peak.
I just thought Red Peak was alright.
I did. I did, but everyone just wanted it to be contrary. Like, it only got momentum when everyone was complaining that there was 2 Carl
And it
Lockwood
got
flags.
skipped out.
Yep. Anyway, back on topic. So Clenville and Milo start sneaking up ahead. Milo walks daintily along the rock. Clenville scrapes heavily along the other side of the rock, and makes a fair bit of noise as he shuffles along. But as you round a corner, the rock suddenly straightens out in maybe 60, 70 feet, where it widens out into a 30-foot wide area or sort of clearing of rock. So like a bulb of smooth, flat rock. And right in the center, you see a single man standing over what looks like a body and someone on their knees. And it's very obvious that this is where the screaming is coming from, as he holds the blade up to the neck of the one on their knees, and they're screaming out, "No, please God, no!" Just top of their lungs.
About to slice it open.
Yep.
What people are they?
It's too hard to tell from here. The one standing with the knife to the neck of the other one is hooded in a long black jacket type thing.
I'll try to cast a hold person on that guy, I guess.
All right, so you've got to find out about this, because currently only Milo and Clenville are there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were all...
Yeah. If I can, and if the guy hasn't struck yet, I'll try and snipe him.
All right, and Milo, what are you going to do?
I guess while I see him lining up his shot, I'm going to try to sneak around the edge of the clearing that they're in, so I can try to get behind the guy.
Okay. Could I get an initiative from everybody? So neither of you are going back to tell the others? You're just going to wait till they get there?
They're on their way.
It's sort of a not. It's sort of, well, if we're going to save the person, we can't really run back.
All right. So you guys all, from Dagrin, Tom, or Theron, could I please get a D4? First D4 takes it. You will be arriving in 2 rounds, so on round 3, you guys will reach the happenings. Ooh.
Can I approach it stealthily when I'm doing so?
Yes, you can. There might be no need if they're there, but you certainly can approach stealthily.
I suppose if there's already a battle, well, I'm not going to get surprised, am I? Because they're already alert for danger.
You can still be hidden. If you're hidden, you come around the corner and they still can't see you. You still get surprise attack.
Yeah, I should get advantage against him
Okay.
as well, which is nice.
Yes, because you are currently hidden, despite your heavy sliding along the rock walls. So we start with Clenville. You take your action first. People. We need the people. Let me put the people on there. 1 second.
We'll just pretend Jim Jar's the baddie. just for this encounter.
Yeah, we don't want to kill him, so.
Oh, we had 9 people watching the stream before, now we're down to 6. What happened?
I guess we were boring or something.
We started talking
Flag
about
chat.
flags, mate.
That was so... Oh, Jeffrey, dick.
It was Jeffrey? Oh, he got the raid.
So, either put away a person or I'll just toss it in the tower, I guess.
No, I'm going to check over that person. 1 second. Gotta find an appropriate one. Like we all know, I don't go into these things prepared. He's going to be called a bastard. So you see a bastard standing over the others.
Looks like a barbarian. Can we blow that picture up, please?
Can you blow that picture up? Certainly can.
Okay.
This is inaccurate.
Well, that's a bugbear. I guess it's not actually a bugbear.
It is a bugbear picture.
Okay. Well, I guess I might as well. I'm going to... I want to actually learn what this guy's deal is, so I don't want to kill him outright.
Okay.
But I want to make sure he doesn't actually hurt anyone.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Snaring Strike. Like, along with my longbow. So let's check if it hits him.
Okay. You miss.
I miss. I had advantage too. Damn.
So you fire over the... Ooh, that's the wrong one. You fire over the top, and the arrow goes wide. Do you have... No, you're not. Don't have Assassinate, so you are revealed with that attack. as being there.
Yes, I am.
Yep. So, Milo, what do you do?
Oh no.
Was I able to get around him, or do I need to use my action to get?
You will need to
around behind him?
use your move to get around him.
Okay, so I'll use my move to go around behind him.
Yep.
And then take a
As-
dash action to.
As you
keep
do that,
moving.
can I
Oh,
get
sorry.
a perception roll as you start moving around? Alright, so as you get about halfway around to the side, so you're sort of at right angles with Clemville right now, you see his arrow shoot harmlessly over the top, and you notice that while it should be obvious and he should be reacting to this arrow shooting nearby and making a clank as it lands behind, this person, or these people, don't react in any way.
That's odd. I'm gonna call out and say, "Drop the weapon. We have you surrounded."
Alright, so you call out and you say, "Drop the weapon, we have you surrounded." And they don't react again.
Are they actually moving? Is it just a bloody statue?
Statue, bro? Nah, bro. Statue, bro.
Is it a willing? He's willingly getting killed.
He's willingly.
All right, I'll yell out again. Did you hear me? There's like 300 of us here, and we've got you surrounded.
They don't react, though the screaming does continue.
It's a trick. It's a trick.
Oh no!
Whatever's going
It's
on,
a trip.
It's a deceptive thing.
Yeah, this is clearly a trap or something.
I'm gonna start heading back towards where Clinville was.
Now, as you start heading back, with the remainder of your movement after calling out to them, there's a sort of smoke, and the person that's got the dagger to the throat of the other, and the person whose throat is being daggered to, both disappear. They sort of shimmer out of existence. The body on the ground is still there, and it begins to stand up. And as he stands up as you're moving away, you hear the words, but it is I who have you surrounded."
So good. Did you? Ah.
And that is the end of your turn, and you get back about 20 feet away from this body. Or sorry, the end of your movement, I should say. You get 20 feet away from this body as it's standing up, and you start to hear a chittering and a buzzing coming from the roof above you.
Doesn't
I'll look
sound
up.
good.
So, all right. So that is. Do you have anything else you want to do for this turn?
Can I look up as a free action?
Oh, certainly. You can look up.
Do I see anything?
What is your dark vision range?
Right now, 0.
So you see pitch darkness.
Great. Guess it's
What about the person that rose up? Any details?
Oh, there.
This person is fully cloaked and hooded. You cannot see even a single feature on their face. The cloak goes from their head to their feet. They're about 6'5", and they just stand there as Milo starts moving away, and it then becomes their turn. So just that's your Final Fantasy music starting sound. Boom, 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 boom.
That's what you should do, Dan. You should get some battle music.
I'm going to be looking at part of that as well as the stream changing all this stuff. So the stream at the moment, it looks a little bit naff with those big black bits, but those will soon be filled. We'll be having some more music and hopefully getting an overlay that shows who is talking with a picture of their avatar. I just need to figure out how the fuck we're gonna do that. But hopefully, big things planned. Big things.
It's me, Clenville, talking.
Yeah. Just say that before you say anything. It's me, Clenville,
Tom
talking.
Bardello.
I know,
Semicolon. Tom Bardello.
There was
Tom
that one
Bardello.
that has built-in like API to do that. What is that? Like Ventrilo, maybe?
TeamSpeak has a similar thing to do that.
Oh, so you might be able to find something that plugs into TeamSpeak directly to.
Whew. That's a cool picture.
Show us the cool picture.
You'll see it.
Is Tom actually there? Is it his turn or is it someone else's turn? 'Cause
No,
there's
you
a
guys will
couple-
be arriving on round 3.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, so there is a chittering coming from above, which is not a good time. But as this guy's sort of standing up, he slowly pulls back his hood, and you see a faint red glow coming from his face. It's almost like all the veins in his skin have been replaced with searing hot fire.
It's
Just under the
Boulevard.
surface of his skin begins to burn, or begins to glow, and you can see clearly. And as he pulls his whole hood back, revealing his full body, looks like that shit.
A gray loading screen. How
A gray
intimidating.
loading screen of
Oh,
doom.
well, that's actually
He's
pretty
yelling fire into someone's face. It looks awful.
That looks awesome.
That does look pretty awesome.
Can
I
we
wouldn't
please
wanna be
change
that
my?
dude.
Can we please change my character picture to that?
Yeah, that is pretty metal. You can like just, like death metal yell someone's face off with fiery stuff.
Yeah, that's what I picture every time.
Anyway, I'm guessing he's either an undead or demon of some kind.
Missing a stomach.
Or
What is he, Dan?
he's a bastard, obviously.
You have never seen him or anything like him before. But, Pargon, you from all the way back where you are, yeah, I know it's not your character name, whatever the fuck. Your character notices from way the hell back, you get your divine sense going off.
like
you,
without me even using it.
without you even needing to use it. It is hits you like a massive stench.
So like a
I
siren
died,
pops
Stench.
out of my head and starts going off.
All
Alright, so I start running.
right.
Well, he should know whether it's a fiend or an undead, though, at least.
It is a fiend that he's getting the sniffer sense for. His gaydar's going off, and it's a fiend.
Ooh, it's a fiend, guys.
How fiendish of you! Yep.
Alright, well,
Uh,
you guys don't know that, but...
with that, we're going to have our break. We're due a break
Uh-oh.
right now at 9, and we will come back to see just exactly what this face-eating metal as fuck man's gonna do to some bitches.
Eat some face.
Yay!
I
So
can't
we'll be
wait
back
to...
at 9.
We will be back at the top of the hour. So whatever time
Okay.
zone you're in, come back in 15 minutes.
I'll run
Okay.
up to him and ask him if he wants a chup.
I'll chop.
Put an arrow in his face.
Do you want a
potato chop.
potato chop?
No.
A potato chip? I
chop.
can't eat chips.
I eat
Up a
plankton.
chip.
I need a bucket and a hose ASAP.
Alright, be back soon.
Yeah.
And Twitch, you too. I'll see you in a bit.
Potato chip, bro.
Boogity boogity.
You actually startled me.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
fantastic. So, I'm back. Everyone else should be too.
Hi. Does
Hi.
anyone know if it's possible to use a background that would essentially turn my computer monitor into a mirror? Scanning a mirror doesn't work.
Yeah.
Nope. Mirrors are really weird.
All right.
What?
Metal face eater.
Middle as fuck, face eater. Okay, so you guys are back on the way. On the road again. Let me do a brick,
Actually,
see who's back.
could I attempt a religion check to see if I can identify this guy?
On your turn you can, yes. We don't even need to wait till your turn. You don't recognize him.
Okay.
That's a natural one.
Got a 1. Wow.
You got a 1. Good work. It's the first one for today, I believe. On a D20 anyway.
Well, it's just to recognize some obscure demon, I guess.
Yeah. So, this guy rips off his robe, or pulls off his robe, and reveals himself to be metal as fuck. And quicker than it seems like he's walking, but he moves full tilt towards Milo and attempts to smash him in the face. And he lifts up both of his hands, which are glowing, as you can see in said picture, and he smashes them down on Milo's face with... Oh,
Why are there 6?
that
Are
was
you
straight up
back?
damage. Hang on. Something go wrong. Because of the 6th player, you weirdo. So, let me try that again. See if the hit hits. No, it misses. I'll undo that damage from you there. Sorry, buddy.
No
Little
problem.
mistake. That was the
Does he get
first
2
hit.
attacks?
He does. The second one misses as well. And he lets out a ruthless, bestial roar right in your face. And you feel a hot breath as he whispers sweet nothings into your eyes. And you make your save. Lucky. Alright.
This guy ain't so tough.
Yes. Yes. And it's not a half on fail, or half on success, which is lucky for you. So Theron, you are currently sneaking along. You see... Oh, sorry, you hear this roar when Marlowe has attempted to be smashed. And, do you carry on sneaking?
How far away am I at this point?
Well, you're not sure. You are 2 rounds away at this point. You can reduce that to 1 if you don't sneak.
Yeah, I took
And-
off running.
Yep.
So,
So Dagon's running, so he's going to arrive next round. You will arrive 3rd round if you continue at the speed you're going, or you can give up on the stealthing
Okay.
and arrive next round.
I think I will keep the sneaking. Is it possible to take out that dagger and poison the blade while I'm doing it without losing?
Certainly can. Certainly can.
Okay,
Tom's
that's
gapping
good
it,
for
man.
now.
He's tearing strips in the ground, running so hard.
So Bastard can go now because he was an illusion. And it is Dagon's turn, who arrives next round. So you just keep running. Anything you want to do to set up? Any buffs or anything you want to have for when you arrive next round?
so who's with me?
Right now, you have taken off. Milo's going to be choosing whether he takes off with you or not. But at the moment, it's just you starting to run.
You said I know what it is, though?
No,
You know it's a
you have
fiend.
sensed a fiend. And it's a
Okay.
stronger fiend than you've experienced before. And all your time as a paladin.
Full Paladin. You mean a bard?
Yep, that one. You're a paladin.
So, like, stronger than, like, the demon prince that we accidentally unleashed?
Probably not stronger than that, but he would have been an exception. You wouldn't smell him thinking to expect a mini demon. This one here has affronted your senses, and it's pretty horrendous.
So I have Tom and Theron kind of near me, though. Could I have used Bless before I took off running?
Oh, certainly. Yep. You can definitely do that.
Alright, boom.
It's the difference of a round, so it's 30, 40 feet, basically.
Tom. Metal. Bless. Yeah, okay.
All right, and that's it for your turn.
Well, other than running like hell. But yeah.
That's right. So, The chattering above the happenings at the bottom. So Milo's got this metal as fuck face eater in his face, trying to metal as fuck eat his face. The chittering gets louder, and eventually you hear the drone of some wings, and you happen to look up, breaking your gaze from this guy with the red shit coming out of his face, and Clenville, you also catch sight of a chasm.
Jeez.
Shit, Chasmace.
That's not good.
And it dives down straight on top of Clenville and attempts...
Those things are quite big, aren't they?
Yes, they are large.
These are type 2 demons, aka...
These are huge. Huge magooge.
These were the things we encountered back at Valkenvale, weren't it? That were just
Correct.
way above our level.
These
Yeah,
were...
that was
I'd
like
say,
2 levels ago.
These
but-
were fighting a rock in Valkenvalve, causing a big hullabaloo. And they brought one down, which was massive and nearly O-code whoever they... I think it was Din that was there. And they nearly killed him in one blow on their dying, thrashing around.
That sounds right, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, well, these are type 2 demons, aka stronger than Vrox, they're type 1s,
Mhm.
so I think we should start running. Because if there's 2 of these guys,
Says the guy who got a 1 on his religion check.
well, that was to identify this metal dude. Dude, I know what this guy is.
So, this comes down before you have a chance to run away, to even react. And
But is there 2 of them or just 1?
just one. Just one.
Okay, just 1.
Well, just one so far.
19 of them.
There is 19 of them. He comes down and like a spear attempts to stab you with his proboscis, which manages to find its mark. And you take 56 damage as it spears you
run,
to the
bro.
ground.
Why did you run?
And the sound of its noise, this horrid droning sound that's going on, causes a certain Milo to undergo a constitution save, which he passes, which is lucky. And you're immune to it for 24 hours. So you're not undone by this this drone in the background, but you can catch a glimpse over your shoulder and see that Clenville has been knocked completely down, speared fully through by the proboscis of this creature that's leapt from the ceilings. Clenville, roll a death save.
You okay?
Anyone can give inspiration at this point. Everyone does have an inspiration to give out.
I'll give it inspiration.
Alright,
Roll another one.
it anyway.
Well, you roll another d20 and see if it's a 20, because if it's a 20, you get up at 1 hit point. That's right. Cool.
I didn't.
Okay. And we go now to Milo's turn. Milo. Shit got real.
Sure did. I'm gonna say to the guy, "Hey, Flameface, I think we got off on the wrong foot here."
He just looks at you, tilts his head. Explain.
Well, you see, we were coming over here to help out those 2 people that were apparently illusions. We don't really want to get in a fight with you. Like I said, we have 300 people. Giant warriors coming over.
Brilliant.
I don't want to wreck your day.
You don't want to wreck your day. Roll me an intimidation
I think got just 300
Or-
people or so. you
or
know.
a deception, whichever one you're better at. You can pick, because that was brilliant. So you try to convince him that there's 300. He seems to contemplate for a second, and then what passes for his mouth cracks into a big smile, and he says, 300 souls is good, and doesn't appear fazed by your news.
Okay. Does that count as my action?
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right. I guess I'll punch him in the face.
Right in his dumb, fiery mouth, I'm gonna punch him. Ooh, you miss. It's the first time I've ever seen you miss.
Try it again.
And you hit this time. He partially resists your damage. His face just sort of glows red where your fists impact on it. And he's just sort of smiling as the glow then subsides. And he barely flinched when you punched him.
Alright, I'll use my bonus action to try to kick him in the flame balls, but...
You critically fumble.
Yeah.
And as you try to lift your leg high enough, he's 6'5", and you're quite small. So you try to do like some sort of jumping, flying kick into his nutsack, and just end up falling flat on your back, and you fall prone.
Don't you have flurry of blows? Unless you already used that.
I'd have to use a key. Okay, I guess Can I spend half my movement to stand up?
Yeah, you can stand straight back up.
Okay, and then I'm gonna run away.
Right, provoking an opportunity attack?
No, I took the mobile feat, so as long as I attack, I can run away without being attacked.
Very nice.
So I'm gonna run, I guess, towards Glenville.
Okay, so you start moving away. You get about 30 feet from... Oh, sorry, 20 feet from the metal as fuck face eater. And you get over to Glenville, who's still pinned down by this Chasme that's basically impaling him right now.
Because this is a proboscis, I'm guessing he's drinking my insides.
Correct. That is a valid observation, guy whose insides are being drinked. Tom, you do not arrive on this round. You can run along with Dagrin to arrive next round, or you can not run along with him, carry on your normal pace, and arrive at round 3.
Yeah, I'm running with him. I'm like running like the wind.
Sweet. Okay, so you guys are going to arrive on round 2. Jim Jar is going to run along with you as well. And Metal as Fuck Face Eater, slowly, well, seemingly slowly, same deal. He looks like he's walking, but he quickly catches up to Milo and attempts to smash him again with his fisticles.
Fisticles.
Misses, and the second attack hits. And he deals 7 damage. And where he smashes you with his arm, his sort of whole flesh turns into like a whip and lashes around your body and holds you grappled in his grip. And he tries to pull you towards him. Keep you nice and close, ready for more metal as fuck face eating. And we go to Theron's turn. Theron, you're arriving round 3, correct? You're still keeping your stealth?
Yep. So
Alrighty.
I'm on my way.
Cool.
I'd also like to now cast invisibility on myself and keep sneaking,
Alright.
and also draw my packed rapier into my offhand.
Okay. Alright, so you can cast invisibility. And we go to Dagrin's turn. Dagrin, you bust around this corner. You find yourself 30 feet from this Chasme that's over Clenville's body. Milo's next to him with this red glowing hot lash holding him to this crazy looking beastie fella dude.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do I know what the beastie looking dude is?
Roll me a religion or history, whichever you're strongest with. Yes. You do.
Oh, we get to find out who this dude is.
He is. You've heard tell of these. You've never come across one yourself. But it is known as a Smolder Soul Eater. And
Smolder Soul Eater.
it is among the rarest of the fiends of the undead and the abyss. And
Alright.
little is known about them. Little is known how they come about. There's very few times that they've come across, but when they have, all those around where they've attacked or where they've been brought in have been beyond the help of even the most powerful of the churches.
Shit. All right. Well, I know Milo's a scrappy little bastard, so hopefully he knows what's up. But I will say, "Fly, you fools!" and I'll run up to the Chasme.
Yep.
And I'll use Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
And try to, like, I guess, knock him off of Glenville. Because he's like totally pinned.
Correct.
I'm assuming.
I mean, it's not going to take much to knock
Alright.
it off. Like, he's a lifeless body, so it's not trying to grapple with him or anything. He's basically just enjoying his meal.
That meal's our ranger, you son of a bitch!
Oh yeah, speaking of me being impaled, is there any side effects from the Chasme's bite?
Well, you're dead at the moment, so you haven't had a chance to discover if there are any.
That's a pretty serious side effect, being dead.
Well, I'm
Right.
dying, not dead yet.
Not if I have anything to say about it. I'll leave it up to you which way I mean that, but...
How much of yours?
Alright, here we go.
What's your maximum hit points?
36.
Okay, that's good.
Oh wow, I actually did quite a bit of damage to him.
So you smash him with your longsword, you sprinting into the cavern, bearing down with the sword, boom, smash of thunder comes out as you smite it, and it reels back in pain and terror, pulling its proboscis out in a big spray of blood and guts, and bits of Clenville go flying all over you, covering you and Clenville, and it reels back 5 feet and attempts to escape.
I'll whack him again.
Whack him again.
And I'll use Divine Smite.
That critical hit, you also gain inspiration, so you now have an inspiration to spend after this attack.
Oh, nice. Woohoo! Alright, extra... Okay, so extra 3d8. Did I set that up?
I have no clue.
I think you did.
What did you set up?
I think you did.
Oh, Thunder Smite. I only have the 1d8 Radiant. It should be... Fuck. Why?
What?
2d8. What is it? Okay.
Your
If you
Divine
can do
Smite's got
second level
the
cell slots,
F
deal
type.
3d8 to him.
Should be... Well, it's gonna be... I'll just roll the extra d8. That's fine.
It should already do it.
Well, I haven't cast it on myself yet. Alright. And I don't think this is gonna crit, but we'll see.
Didn't you already crit?
Hit crit.
Holy fuck!
And you explode, bitch.
You killed the Chasme.
Yep.
Wow, that's a lot.
So
of
while
damage.
it's still reeling back from your initial hit, you bring down your log sword once more, inciting the wrath of your gods, and you smash it down. It deals extra damage because, of course, it's Divine Smite, and it's a fiend that you're kicking the living shit out of.
Oh, that's why. Alright, I crit and wow, damn.
So an extra 2d8 from that fiend there. And you just cleave it completely in two, and it lifelessly sloshes to either side of your sword. Just in a big bulbous sack of blood, that's all what it got from Clenville, bursts open and spreads all over the floor. It's basically a massive detritus pile. And
Well,
it's dead.
I believe that demons, when they die, just melt into ichor.
This one doesn't.
Yeah.
How do you add can you duplicate an effect so I can make like a higher level version of it or whatever?
Yes, you can. You can copy it from that line. So if you go into edit that effect, just copy that entire line. And then...
wait, how do you...
go back to actions. So if you open Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Then press the magnifying glass again.
Right.
You'll see description conditions modifiers, and you'll see your divine
copy
something.
that out of there.
Yep, copy that. Just change the 2d8 to 3d8. I don't believe your radiant ever goes up with higher levels. It's just an extra 1d8 for being.
Well, how do I add another action onto the same?
Sorry.
device?
So right click on the area next to that action button. Click add action and then add effect.
Man, this Chosman is
action.
wussy.
It was a weird
Took
one.
you out in one hit for a wuss.
Yeah. 2
It
hits.
only had like 30 something HP.
Yeah, it was a pretty low roll.
Well, that's good for you. I don't know why you're complaining.
I'm not complaining. I'm just not this thing is surprisingly wussy for a Chosman.
Yeah, well, it's a just to spoilers. It's a 13d10 plus 13, so it must have rolled mostly ones.
Good.
Pretty good.
Because those fuckers are tough as
Yeah.
shit.
It's got an average HP of 84, so you got less than half of average.
Damn. Well, I'm not complaining, so.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
that thing's gone.
Thing hits like a truck.
All right. And I'll turn to the smoldered soul eater. Demon, face me! Or fiend, or whatever the fuck it is.
All right. And Clenville's turn. Roll a 20, please.
Yes, I am.
Oh, so close. So close.
Well, I don't think
Only
I'm going
he
to die
had-
at least.
Yeah, you're pretty good so far. One more success and you're alright. Or 2 more crits and you die.
I'm really glad that Chosman was wussy because that thing hit like a truck.
Yep.
How many? Do you have any death saves right now, or any death thingies?
No,
No.
no death saves right now.
He's
And you have
2 for
2
naught.
life? Okay, cool. Alright.
We go to Milo. You have arrived. No, you're here. You're here already. Sorry, you're locked in with this this smolder Death Eater. It has you grappled at the moment, which means you're restrained. You can try and break out if you like. DC 15, so strength or dexterity save.
That's my action, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, hearing Bagran say we should flee, I'll try to do that.
Okay. You don't. You wriggle and writhe around, but you don't manage to escape his grip. If anything, it seems to cut into your skin a bit more, and you feel your skin begin to blister where it's burned through your clothes. Any bonus actions?
Okay. Not if I haven't already attacked. I guess I'll just try to convince him again that your pet just died in 2 hits, man. It's not looking good for you. You should give up.
All right.
Paladin of the highest caliber of.
Roll me a intimidation again. This time with advantage. He merely smiles again and opens his mouth as if ready to consume your face once more.
Splendid.
Demons don't tend to give a shit about being killed.
So I have arrived.
You have arrived.
Because the demons grappling
Yep.
Milo, would they be in the same spot now? Because
No,
of
they
that?
are next to each other.
Cool.
He's not
Does the
swallowed
demon-
him.
Has the demon got any metal?
Has the demon what, sorry?
It's pretty metal.
Got any metal? Like he said, it's a metal face.
He's metal as fuck, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Cool.
It was right there in the title. I can't back out now.
Yes. Oh, fuck. It has to be a manufactured metal object.
Yeah, no, he wasn't manufactured.
God! God! Okay, well, I want to do the Cloud of Daggers. I'm going to do a Cloud of Daggers behind him.
Okay.
So it hits him and not Milo.
Alright.
You're thinking of doing heat metal, or stuff
Yeah.
that would have worked on this guy.
Because he's already smouldering.
Fair enough. So what are you going to do? Just your
Oh,
daggers,
yeah.
that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's not even a hit or a save or nothing. It's just straight up.
Does the
Okay.
damage. I don't think it does it when they appear though, yeah? Fill the air with spinning daggers. Creature takes 44 when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn. Yep, no. It's fine. Go. Boom. Does 5 damage. Starts
That's
slashing
not
at his
much.
back, opening up glowing wounds. Bits of embers begin to float up, but he's barely distracted by by the attack.
Tom.
This guy
Tom
doesn't
laugh.
take much damage.
Does not take much damage at all. Jimjar has arrived. Jimjar runs
away.
straight in, war pick raised above his head, and attempts to attack metal as fuck face dude.
Can I just ask something here, but metagamey Dan?
Mhm.
Are you just now involving Jimjar in the combat in the hopes that Jimjar dies and we lose our guide?
Why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you do that? I'd do that.
He deals 8 damage, attacks again with the back strike of the war pick, but fails to hit. And we go to the Smolder Soul Eater's turn.
Who turns to Jimjar?
Who turns to Jimjar. No, he doesn't. Who, in answer to Milo's attempt at fearing him away, simply utters, "Why are your friends 300? This is barely 3. And he opens his mouth, and you fail your save.
No, Milo Soul. You need that, Milo. Trust me.
Milo, what's your total life?
43.
I hope you
Didn't
don't.
hear him.
I hope you don't die, buddy. He deals 28 damage. His life, pain, flesh, skin, everything flows from your face, starts getting sucked down into his throat. You can't help but scream out in pain. Comes from your soul, not from your voice. And he begins to rip into your face. You take 28 damage. You're at 35, 43. Your maximum hit points is reduced by 28.
Holy shit.
So you have a maximum of 15. And you have remaining 9 hit points. Theron's turn.
So, am I on the scene now?
You certainly are.
Okay, I guess I will like to sneak up to this guy and attempt to, attempt to stab him with the poison dagger.
Alright. Go ahead and do it.
It's magic, so it should hurt him.
Is there any sign that he's even noticed me?
No, he's busy sucking the soul out of Milo's face.
Sweet. So that should be advantage, shouldn't it?
Yes. Who rolled the d20 to get here? None other than our resident party killer, Flying Doom Cow. Alright, so you get your sneak attack damage. And you should attack with advantage because you are hidden right now. You hit. And you deal 7
Did that
damage.
double- Okay, and what about the poison save?
Go ahead and it should, when you dragged it into your
I can
actions.
see it, it's a DC 15 con save.
So it didn't automatically set it up. Okay.
I don't think so.
So I'm going to go
You have
ahead
to apply
and
it to yourself,
ruin. He did apply it. He just didn't put it in his action tab. So
Oh.
regardless of its save, let's just say it failed its save, and the poison began to splash through its body. You see the red glow through the veins with this poison trying to flow through it, and it stops pretty quick, and it is immune. It is completely immune to poison. Its burning anatomy destroys any trace of the poison before it can do anything.
Good to know. That makes sense too, come to think of it. I guess I'll use a...
It's all so
bonus
clear in
action.
hindsight.
I was just wanting to try my new toy.
Oh,
Anyway,
no, definitely.
Yes. Yeah, so bonus
Well,
action.
at least it did
I-
actual damage because it was magic.
Yep.
And in the offhand, I'll attack with my packed rapier.
Okay. Which is magic too, yeah?
Yeah, it is magical.
Awesome.
And why am I still getting?
Because you're still invisible. It's alright. Just go with it.
Okay.
I didn't look at the dice, so I don't mind. And you deal 2 damage.
The dice was a 17 and an 18, so yeah.
Yeah, it would have been fine then.
Did the Smolder Soul Eater take the damage on the start of his turn from Cloud of Daggers, or did that work? We just done that on my turn?
No, because you didn't do it, so do it again. 5 more damage.
Woohoo! Slowly chipping away.
Now, Theron, as you hack at it, what's your guys' passive perceptions? 14, 14, 30, 30. Clenville and Dagrin, you both hear an all too familiar chittering. Actually, Clenville doesn't because he's
I
dead
can't
as fuck.
hear anything. I'm unconscious.
Yep. Dagrin, you hear an all too familiar chittering.
Oh boy. Watch out for more of those chasmies. I'll like shout out.
Chase me! They're chase me.
Try and distract it into attacking the Smolder Soul Eater.
Alright.
I don't know if he's really got tasty blood.
I don't know if he has blood. Actually, I do know. He doesn't have blood.
But you said the blood fizzled out with poison.
So I'll
She
I'll
said it's
cast,
anatomy test.
Thunderous Smite upon my person.
Yep.
Run up to the smoldering hole eater.
Yep. The metal as
And,
fuck hole liquor.
Use my advantage and smack him with the old sword.
And you connect easily.
Then I'll use a 2nd level spell slot to also cast.
Divine Smite.
Yeah, that one. Where'd it go?
Awesome. So with a yell inciting your deity, you bring down your sword, an almighty smash, and deal... Come on, man. It's got to
A
save.
shit ton.
I hope. You deal 24 damage. Part of the attack was resisted, but the rest of it... Yep.
And he has to... Did he make that?
He made his save.
Alright.
So there's a huge crack in its flash of radiant light, and he seems pretty taken aback with that. It causes them to stumble away, and he's just going to go and make a save. So he fails to hold on to Milo. You sort of cleave down through his arm and straight down into his body, smashing him away. The force of the hit blows him away from Milo. Milo's released from his grip and stumbles to one knee, I guess, because you're pretty fucked up. And his arm drops to the ground, but within moments you see another arm begin to materialize at the stump as that one disintegrates into nothingness.
Right.
But
And
for
then
the
I'll-
next turn, he's got at least only one arm.
And then I'll try and chop the other one off with my 2nd attack using Divine Smite even more.
Do it!
You're probably running low on resources.
Worth it. That was straight damage. That hit. Yep, cool, bang. Awesome. You smash him again. This time, he turns his shoulder into the blow and he just takes it straight in the chest. Still deals a whopper of damage, but he doesn't lose a limb from this attack. But he's definitely taking you a bit more seriously now. Clenville, make your 20.
Shame I'm probably not going to get up in this fight.
Oh, if anyone can throw a heal at you. Well, you're safe now, so roll a 1d4.
Well, I don't think I get back up though.
Nope, you roll a 1d4 and it tells you how many hours you get back up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So you'll be back up in 3
3
hours. Awesome.
If he takes a heal now, will he just get up straight away?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
And we go to Milo, who's just been released from the grip of this foul demon. You're feeling pretty fucking under the weather right now, but you've still got enough energy to move, react, or fight. What are you gonna do?
I'll punch him. because he's a cunt.
Punch him right in his stupid cunt face.
All right, Milo, I'll give you my inspiration to give out, buddy.
All right.
Punch him good, friend.
Do it. So you punch him really good. Lucky that inspiration was there. Don't know if you would have got that. And you deal 3 damage. Punch him in his stupid face, and it wobbles
Punch
a
him
little bit.
again?
You punch him again. Oh, you would have hit easy. And he wobbles again for another 4 damage. Little speckles of flesh and skin coming off his face to reveal more glowing blood underneath. Flurry of blows.
Earn a key to,
Awesome.
attack twice more.
Letting down a rain of blows. Oh, and a critical hit. Fantastic. So, you figured it out. You gain XP equal to 1/10 of the amount between your current level and your next level.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations. So from 6,500 to 14,000 is what?
Wait, what happened?
He's awesome. That's what he is. He's 75, so you get 750 XP.
Splendid. Alright, I've run out of attacks, so I'm going to run
Away.
away from the dude, yeah.
Alright, so you start putting distance between yourself and this creature. You manage to get up to where Tom Bardello's looking down at the fight right now. And there's a couple of people between you and the Soul Eater. You manage to get away.
Perfect.
Thank
Before
you,
it's-
Tom.
Before it's Tom's turn, this chattering turns into a droning. Everyone roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Does Clenville have to save since he's unconscious, or?
He automatically fails, but it doesn't matter because he's unconscious. So the effect means nothing on him. Tom, Theron, and Clenville. Actually, Clenville, sorry, I just saw you there. Tom and Theron, you both are immediately incapacitated by the sound of this noise.
Fuck off.
Yep.
As in, like, immediately unconscious?
Immediately unconscious.
Holy fuck.
And the drone becomes so loud that it's almost impossible to talk or communicate amongst the rest of you. Tom,
Well, sorry, Simon, I tried.
This might be it, man.
Is there anything I can do to make myself not incapacitated? Chuck a healing word on myself?
nope.
Give
Nope.
myself a bardic inspiration?
Nope, that's it.
A tiny hut, perhaps?
Just make your hut and
So-
hide in that for 8 hours.
So another Chastmate came out and knocked all of them unconscious with the droning.
Hasn't come out yet, but the drone has knocked 2 people unconscious.
So who's actually conscious? Just me and Theron?
And Jim Jar.
my sword thing...
Jim
isn't
Jar made
on
his
it
save,
now
you just
either.
didn't see it because I rolled it. What was that, sorry?
Would have fucked my swords up too. A cloud of daggers.
Mm,
Being concentration.
yep.
Ah! What a shit guy. I'm gonna
That's
try and...
shit.
So, Jim Jar has his turn now.
Shit.
You roll bullshit? You're right, it is bullshit. So, Jim Jar's still amongst this Soul Eater. And he's going to...
At least you guys aren't dying.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not dead.
So,
Yeah,
but at
you're
least you
stabilized
guys
now.
weren't dying.
This is true. He again unleashes a flurry of blows on the dude with his war pick. And he deals 8 more damage. And he turns to the others and he says, I think it is time to leave. And he casts, as a bonus action... oh no, that's an action. He casts fucking nothing. And that's it. But as a bonus action, he takes disengage. And he begins to run towards the closest person who fell unconscious, which would be Theron. And kicks him to to wake him up, poof, kicks Theron, and Theron is broken out of the unconsciousness. Or goes to do that. Sorry, he doesn't quite do that yet. So he's running over to you. The Soul Eater at this point takes the chance to return Dagran's hits, lifting up his one good arm and bringing it straight down as damage. Sorry, excuse me.
I tell him no thank you. Here, I'll get that off myself.
He misses, so he definitely does say no thank you. And he lets out a roar of disapproval and takes a step closer to you to try and eat your face.
I don't want that to happen.
Don't want that to happen. Theron, you're still unconscious at this point. Jimjar hasn't had a chance to wake you up yet. So we go to Dagran's turn.
Alright. Back, fellow beast, back! Let's smack him. At least try to.
Alright. Got any more spell slots? You
I
miss.
have one spell slot.
You are going to miss. Yeah, you missed.
Anyone want to toss inspiration real quick?
Too late, buddy. Your bard is dead. Or unconscious. Sorry, not dead.
Well, I mean the givey outy one, not
Oh, right. Anything else you want to do on this turn? Try and revive your dead guy?
Well, I mean, I can't really do anything but hold this guy back, really. Because there's no one near me, right? Is Milo unconscious?
Theron and Milo are right next to you. Theron's unconscious.
Didn't Milo run away?
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Milo's up by Tom. Sorry. So
Tom,
it's just Theron and Jimjar right now. Jimjar's awake. Theron's unconscious, but Jimjar looks like he's about to get him up.
And no one's in like kicking distance from me.
Clinville is. Nope, he's far away too. Nope, no one.
All right, well then I'll just hold this fucker back while shit gets sorted, I guess.
All right. Okay.
Need a map, Dan.
Clinville, go ahead and roll a 20.
Need a map.
Okay, nope. So you don't hop up. Milo, you're over by Tom, who's just fallen unconscious thanks to this droning, and you've just arrived next to him. You can use an action to smack him, if you so wish.
Can I use a bonus action to smack him?
No, it needs to be an action to wake him up.
You can just gently shake me awake. You don't need to focus.
I will gently shake until he wakes up.
Okay. So he wakes up, and you guys are about 30-40 feet from this melee that's going on at the source of this horrible deadliness. What's your next move?
I don't want to run away while everyone else is
Why not? Fucking leave him.
here.
You've got 6 hit points, and if he eats your face again, you'll probably die.
Right.
Just to meta tell you that.
I will
It
move
did
away
56 damage to me, so yeah.
a bit
Oh no, that was
more.
the Casmi that did that damage to you. So what's the plan,
There's
sir?
another one around.
Yeah, I guess I'll just move away some more.
Okay, so you start heading back up the tunnel. Tom's awake, so he's capable of moving himself as well. Is that all for your turn?
I just want to call out, we should probably run, guys.
As if it wasn't clear already. Before it's Tom Bardella's turn, 20 feet behind... 10 feet behind the Smolder Soul Eater, so 20 feet from Theron and Dagran, a Casmi lands on the floor of the cave and begins to look around for a target and sort of chitters up behind the Soul Eater. Doesn't do anything, doesn't get close to anyone to attack. It has used its movement for its turn, so it can't fight anyone right now. And Tom, you are now awake. Your daggers have dissipated. You've lost those attacking them. What
That
are you
was
going
a
to do?
lovely, gentle
Get me
awakening,
up!
though.
Get me up!
Lovely, gentle awakening. So I'll stand up.
Yep.
Half my action. Half my movement, sorry. And then I will cast Healing Word
All right.
On Milo? No, I'm kidding. Clever.
Thank you.
Not healing you. That was a double bluff there, wasn't it?
Oy. So you heal him for
Okay.
6 points, and Clenville, you are back to consciousness, back awake.
Okay.
There you go,
But do I
buddy.
take
And
any side effects from the child's mate's bite?
Yes, you actually don't gain 6 hit points. What was your total? 36, you said.
Yeah.
Just note that down somewhere.
Okay, it's noted down.
You take 2 points of healing and are at maximum.
Okay, I have 2 HP at max.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Alright, and I'm going to give...
Okay, if I get so much as touched, I'm gonna die.
Correct.
I'm going to give Dagrin a Bardic Inspiration.
Woo!
Boom!
Alright.
End of my turn.
Okay, Jimjar continues to try and bring down the Smolder Soul Eater. Hits on 1 and deals another 2 damage, burying his pick right down in the top of the Smolder's head. And all of a sudden, all of the glowing red throughout its body simply shuts off. And as a lifeless pile of ash begins to falls away and becomes nothing.
It was
Go back to
amazing.
the abyss.
From whence you came. Alright. And you guys now only have a Casmi chillin'.
Would you put him on the... Thank you. Okay, if I take 4 damage, I die outright. So
Correct.
I'm not keen to go near him.
So Jimjar finishes his turn. And he spends his movement running up towards where Milo is and agrees with his, yes, most definitely time to leave. And starts running. Theron, you were woken up by Jimjar before he left. Gives you a kick with his bonus. And you're awake.
Okay, so it's basically most people are starting to get away. Is it just me and Dagrin?
Well,
what
I'm
about,
gonna
20
run
feet
now
away?
that
Yep.
everyone's leaving. So
Yep, you and Dagrin are within 20 feet of this Casmi. It is worth noting, its wings aren't moving. It's not making any flying noise, but there is still chittering.
I might yell out that I'm going to buy some time, and I'm going to basically run towards it and cast darkness
Alrighty.
to hopefully at least stop it from being able to track where the others are going.
Alright. And where are you casting darkness? On yourself?
Yeah, basically on myself.
Okay. So you start running towards it. You can get within melee range of it. Do you want to run right up to it?
I probably want to just stay maybe like about 10 feet out of its range.
Okay, so you move forward 10 feet. Cast darkness on yourself, and it's 20 feet radius, yeah?
Yep.
So a
So
cloud of
basically
darkness comes out of the area.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to be sort of somewhere enough to sort of blind him, but away from melee attack range.
Sweet. Okay. Any other actions for this turn?
No, that's right. I can't cast Hex, can I? Because it's constant. Yeah. Nah, that's it.
Correct. Alright, Dagrin, your turn.
all right. So am I caught in that darkness too, or is it just me?
You're conscious. You weren't unconscious, were you?
No, the darkness, not the
Oh, sorry.
unconsciousness.
You will still be in the cusp of the darkness, but you would have seen him cast it, and seen him heading there, so you know that you can just travel in the opposite direction for about 5 feet and you'll be out of the darkness.
And is anyone else down, or everyone's back up now?
You've seen Clenville receive a small bit of healing and shuffle to his feet. Milo and Jimjar have both left, and Tom is getting up and has just started playing his little instrument again, so you pretty happy everyone's safe.
All right.
It's a big instrument. It's pretty big. It's
I
slightly
will.
above
I will
average.
fucking run like hell.
Okay, so you start running. You're gonna dash.
Yep. Run,
Okay.
run, guys. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so you start dashing. Away you go. And
Wait, is there a map, or are you just
no,
making
I'm
sound
just
effects?
keeping track on my little bit of paper here. I don't have a map for this. It's fine.
Yep, everyone, let's get out of here.
Agreed.
So you start
You could have
gapping it.
done a map, Dan.
We already
Why didn't
sent
you do
two
a map?
back to the abyss,
One to a
so I think this third one can remain because we can't handle it.
Well, you can't handle it. I probably could, but I'm concerned about your safety.
You're also out of spell slots, Dagon.
I have one left.
Okay, so we go to Clenville, who's weaker than he's ever felt his entire life.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing that Dagrin does and dash away.
Okay, so you all start piling out the way back whence you came, and you start making pretty good ground. Not quite as good as Milo, but you're beating the heels pretty well. Milo, you continue to run, or do you sort of wait for the group and meet up with them?
I'm gonna run until I find a rock that is big enough to hide me. Then I'll hide and wait for the group.
Okay, so you can find a place easy to hide at the spring with the mushrooms where you guys first heard the screams. So
Okay.
you'll probably get there because you're pretty quick, so you'll probably get there around this round. So go ahead and take the stealth action for me. Alright, and you hide behind a rock and wait for the rest. Come to the Casmi. So, unfortunately, Theron, they have blind sight. So he steps right up to you and attempts to spare you with his proboscis.
I think you just died.
Hope not.
The guy did 56 damage to me normally.
So,
He just critically hit you.
This is it. That's it.
in
I've
addition
got
to
a
the
backup
standard
character.
critical hit, the target is frightened. So as you see it rear back with its proboscis, just for a brief moment, your whole life flashes before your eyes, and you come to this point, and you are terrified as he kills you. He spears you straight down through the chest, down through your spine, out the back of your body, impaling you completely, dealing 90 points of damage, which is nearly triple your entire HP point, instantly killing Theron. Silence,
Like all the way killing?
like instant death, like
Yep.
dead, like he's dead.
Triple
Wait.
his
Is that like in the rule? Like if it does so much more damage,
If it does their maximum HP after reaching 0, they die. He's dead.
So up like just double died.
You just double died.
Wow, you just got fucking one shot.
So,
Oh.
if there was anyone around to hear it,
56
all
damage to me normally.
Yep.
And he got a critical on you.
anyone would hear if they were still around would be a slow as it sucks your entire body fluid into its proboscis and wrecks
It
your
probably
ship.
sucked up your skin and bones too, because it's a demon like that.
God damn, dude.
Oh well, it was a hero's death.
It was
I don't know if it was necessary. Is it?
Probably not strictly necessary, but it was.
God,
I
Oh,
can't
dear.
hear people.
I feel so bad that he critical.
you really should. That was.
That was the worst. Oh god. Okay,
Why are you making us fight these horrible things?
so we'll wind up there for the night. That's 5 minutes to our finishing time. Thank you, Twitch, for watching.
I'm just going
this
to remark
death.
on this.
Yep, go ahead.
That this I along with the sad death of Theron, we also lost the magic dagger we just got.
Yes.
Oh,
That plus
shit.
1 dagger, totally worth going back for, guys.
I like how you're not worried. Like, oh, the dagger's gone. That's the main thing.
No,
I mean,
no,
yeah,
I just wanted to point out
Theron's
something
dead,
else
but
that was
that
bad.
dagger, guys, that's the big deal.
No, that was just another bad thing in addition to his horrible, horrible death.
Oh yeah, okay. A little backpedaling there.
Alrighty.
Seriously,
So
I don't
we'll
think I've ever seen a PC die so hard in a game.
Just entered another raid on Twitch, so hold your horses. By the way, Theron, I'm really sorry about your cat.
Yeah, man.
It's all good. It was a pretty awesome death, actually.
it was
You got fucking
pretty
ultra killed.
intense.
I think it's pretty standard for rogues to die.
Was Theron around since the beginning?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So
Okay,
we're
so-
down to what? 2 characters that actually originally entered the Underdark.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Milo. We're the fucking dream team.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and gonna post that picture of the last dice rolls.
What, to the forum?
Oh, just there in the thing.
Oh,
man.
that's so horrible.
That is a lot of dice.
Why the fuck? Oh, it critted up.
Yep, it critted on him. I think it's so fitting that out of 100 possibilities, the standard critical hit, the target is frightened for 1 round. Oh shit! I'm gonna die!
I had just enough time to shit myself before I just got completely smashed.
The most surreal part of it is it's all those dice plus 2. Like, if it wasn't for that plus 2, it'd only be 88.
It wouldn't be nearly even close to triple his life. But yeah, thanks Twitch for tuning in. That's awesome you guys came along. Hope you enjoyed the session. For everyone that played tonight, thank you for coming along, and I'll see you next week playing games. A bit of a shameless plug. Coming up in April, there is a Fantasy Grounds Con, so it's FG Con is coming up. If you guys go and have a look at Fantasy Grounds, you'll see some information there. There's round-the-clock one-shots and weekend-long games that everyone can sign up to. I'm doing a couple myself. If you go and have a look and see what time zones suit you, there's all manner of D&D, Call of Cthulhu, Savage Worlds, basically anything you can think of. They're all being played, so go and sign up and do that. Join my games if you want to. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Who would want to? I kill my players with proboscises.
Yeah,
Well, strictly speaking, I believe
blame
it's
it on your
Tom's
other
fault,
players.
but-
This is true. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and Twitch mute now, and good night.